live. We live, y'all. How y'all doing today? Grand Rise. Let me try to. Is that my? That might make my little. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my little camera. You know, y'all know I'll be close. I'll be putting tape and stuff on my little peephole. You know, I know. You know, hey, let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all who were smart, you know, raised up in that OPSEC world, you know to cover your camera, right? I'm here to tell you a little something. Um, that's good that you do that, but it don't work no more. That's just a facade. They actually can see you through the screen and stuff. That's it. Like almost like you FaceTime, but you just can't FaceTime with the other person looking at your ass. That's a proven fact. All right, hey, greetings, grand rising. Let me mess with some of this over here, y'all. Let me see what's going on. Say hi. Hey, everybody. Peace, love. I'm old fashioned and hair grease to y'all out there. Hair grease, face love and hair grease. Hey, for sure. I hope y'all had a beautiful Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, September 14th. Girl, rise. Hey, you see what I had to bring y'all? Hey, had to. Had to. Let me make sure my volume up, y'all. Hey. True story. Check this out. All right. So your boy, let me scroll over this real quick. I gotta give y'all the aesthetic. Y'all need that for Zen, right? Yeah. That's the reason why we come here, right? So y'all can get this. I'm here. So I'm gonna get the vibrations here. And we got a lot of people just showed up. So, probably some followers and stuff. And etc. Couple things. Hey, check it out. Two. Don't keep me off. Cat Daddy let me get this from him. Hey, check it out. They got this pure moss. Y'all see that? You gotta catch it when you can now, cause I don't think I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, check it out. Okay. You see that beautiful okay, check it out. I got this friend on here. My internet computer. No, we ain't in love. He my boo. I'm my dude. Check it out. No, hey, check it out. No, real talk for real. I got this bottle, pure moss. People been talking about moss. You know, them folks that big time in the malls, sea malls, and all that stuff. So I just had to jump on and try it. Man, look, been messing with it for about today's Wednesday, right? 3 days. Look, I ain't trying to be provocative, nasty, or nothing on here. Look at y'all. Everybody that's been following me know, your boy mess with, not mess with, but I have the freakish disease out there known as diabetes, right? Okay, cool. Now, if you're a tracker and understand diabetes, it messes with your organs, your digestive system, all right? Your little man thing, you know what I'm saying? You women, I don't know what it will do to y'all women on the sexual side, okay? But this is what I can talk about right here. So, most of us have that. I want to say this in a non-nasty way. Most of us have our genital powers. Continue to have that in our adolescence up to what, about 25, 26 and 7, right? You wake up in the morning, you can make that thing do all that, right? Okay, all right. And then, gradually as we go on, we'll go gain weight, stress, and all this. So, especially those who are diabetic, like myself, we know that we kind of lose that power when we get older. Not kind of, we lose it, all right? Now, but you still can function, go get your little Viagra, this and then, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Okay. Then there's also, it's called pure CMO. Consult your doctor before you do anything. I ain't no doctor on no paper, been in no school for doctoral or anything, PhD, none of that. So you go get your doctor before you just listen to me. You just go explore that stuff, get with your doctor. Okay. All right. Then there's also that probiotic enzyme. And this is mostly from one of the other goddesses came on who I've been watching for about a month or two now. She introduced that on her site. Probiotic enzyme. For all those of us who are diabetic, I believe that also contributed because let me tell you something. For the last 2 weeks, no joke, been able to control it yourself. I ain't talking about sure they want to talk and wake up in the morning and say hi. You, and I'm 53. Hello. Sitting there taking PP and I'm surprised. I was like, so I'm not trying to make this. I'm just so happy about it. Look, I ain't trying to make this no nasty, ain't nothing. Because I'm telling you, you diabetic out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what we go through. Nothing. Gotta lose the weight. All right. A lot of us, they try to tell you, it's not your weight, it's what you eat. It's your weight. It's your weight. Period. Anything there with your sexual organs, you sitting up there with your gut out there like that, you take an extension away from your, yeah. Okay. You want it to get extended and lose weight, lose some gut weight, and then your intestines, your stomach shrink down, and your intestines get a little longer. A lot of you don't know where your little thing comes from or where it derived from. All right, cool. Enough. Let's get off of that. Meditation. We're on Meditation Wednesday. Hey, ladies. Sorry if I didn't have nothing to bring to you this morning. This afternoon. Hey, you know me. I have something for you in what we talked about last um, video. We was talking about protecting our kids. All right. I stand on, I believe on. Hey, looking, people. I know that the needle is moving in the proper and right place. Might not be the order of fashion I would desire, but God don't operate. We're on God's time. God ain't on my time. You know what I'm saying? God ain't on your time, anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, understanding you can get frustrated. A lot of us get frustrated, angry because things ain't happening in some ways of fashion. And me myself, I can be honest with you, I don't get angry or frustrated anymore. I when you recognize and know who you are, I'm an impatient person by nature. I tell y'all that Virgo. So we like things, and then you top that on the fact of how we are in our society in America, where we want things like this. As soon as we pull up to Taco Bell, Whataburger, if we waiting 15 minutes for our food, we mad as hell. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. All right. So, all right. Why are we here today? Purpose. I always tell you, I can't just be here. Just my time is valuable to me. Just like I know your time is valuable to you. All right. I value your time. That's why I can't come on here and just waste your time and try to sell you something or time you end up believing something. No, you either here or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? This channel will be provided for those who understand the seriousness of focusing on doing better in their lives for themselves. For themselves. Right? We're not here to try to control this person, how to work this person, how to throw shit, do this or make this person. No, I ain't here for that, man. I'm not. And if you are, then you're in the wrong place. All right. So why did you go into meditation as you draw people in? Why did you go into the meditation? Because the meditation is the counseling. It's another form of counseling. It's another form of coaching. It's another form of getting to get people to personally understand themselves. Awareness. Okay. What can it do for you? Personal meditation. Because this is what we do. Personal meditation. Group meditation, when we allow ourselves to come in front of this, but it's not so much good because you sitting in front of your computer unless you got 4 or 5 people that you called over to look at and you want to meditate with. Because at one point in time, we're going to get there. I promise that. Give us some time. We're going to get there. Where we can group meditate, all right? But right now we personal meditation. But why, Sean? Why you come here? Why you got me doing this? What does it serve? What's the purpose? Sleep better. Want to sleep better? Yeah. Mindfulness. One of the interesting things, one of the young cats out there who opening up what they do and using the style and stuff, got keys to this. Let's put it like that. Said, uh, one of our prominent boxers out there said, one of the first things he doesn't like to do is be all up in his mind. Because when he's all up in his mind and chaotic and having thoughts and doing this and that and that, that's what I say to the trip to that. Well, the reason why, yeah, you're going to be mindful. I'm not throwing shots at nobody, please. We're healing, all right? And in the healing, I know this person, we're about, he's a little older than me, but I know if I sat down, he would agree. He'd be like, because he's talked about it. So, yeah, you don't want to be in your mind when you're on cocaine. Man, yeah, you don't want to be in your mind when you out here doing the monstrous behavior stuff. You don't want to be in your mind when you mess with a little girl, little girl, blah, blah, pedophile, you're a priest and all that. You don't want to be in your mind. You know why? Because you got to deal with the shadows in your mind that you over there ground bossing with, and they come back right up in you. You doing it, but you consciously, after you do it, put aside. No, it's all right. I did that. It's all right. I cheated on my wife with my best friend. It's all right. I touched that little girl. As long as God forgive me. I don't want to be in their mind doing all that stuff. You just killed somebody or whatever over some drugs, or you did whatever, you did sold some drugs to some kids, somebody's mama who got 5 kids, and when she do them drugs, she strung out and kids ain't got nobody and all that CPS with that. Yeah, you see that stuff, but you still sell the drugs to the person because you like, that's a dollar. No, them people don't want to be in their mind and doing no dang meditation and stuff, because them demons right there. Oh yeah. You put your heart in, you put your time in and your energy into your meditation, you're going to see them shadows. You're going to deal with them. So now, of course, somebody who's had all the money, did all the demonstrous stuff, failed about 15, 16 times, back up on their feet now, but they back on their feet because they still got that little money. People still love them and stuff. So they still on their feet, but they never had to deal with their shadows. All they did was heal themselves, recuperate, and then go on about their life. Did they deal with the crime, the this, the that, and did I do this, and I'm sorry for this and that? Nah, because what they saying, I don't like going in my mind. So them the people that escape. And that's where my channel, I'm telling you, I'm going to be different. You mess with me, through my example, you're going to see that I'm not going to escape nothing, man. My shadows, if I did this, I did this. Let's deal with it. Let's talk about it. Analyze it. Observe it. Why did you do it? Can you do better? Do you want, Sean, to do better? Please understand, young lady said last night, listen to y'all, to my young folks, man. I got you, because these are your future therapists. These are your future coaches, counselors, doctors and stuff. All right, and it's going to be different. It's not going to be your work of the mill facility type paradigm here in the village. Right? So you want to say, well, you dealing your PTSD, and a lot of people tell me, you might need some therapy and some counseling. Let me tell y'all something. Thank you. Thank you for being supportive, and I guess in some ways helpful. I guess you feel that's that choice, but so good. Please move. Understand that you're in the therapy room. So not only I'm just like Bosley, baby. Not only am I the owner of the therapy room, man, I'm the #1 client. You in a therapy session right now with me. Anytime I open this channel, I'm in therapy, me. But I bring you along in case you want the same type of therapy or want to do the same type of therapy for yourself, as an example for myself. So I know that if I can get my butt up daily, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and be on this channel, then you know I'm okay, because I'm here with you. Talking about what? Therapy. Healing. See, a person with problem, young people, is the person who's out there looking for trouble. The PTSD guy, the PTSD soldier veteran that's in the gun shop buying guns and at the range, making sure, man, let me tighten this up. So when I do what I do, I take a lot. My time ain't finna serve me going up on the gun range. If I done rode that bike, so if I don't know how to just pull that trigger and aim like I'm supposed to do, breathe, work with my breath control, all that, now, hey, I got a problem. I did that for 25 years. Sorry, I'm not some of your married men that hang out in Walmart and looking at and being predatory and retired and hanging out in Walmart looking at scattered ass, looking at who white woman. Or hanging out at the VA and stuff, just hanging out. That's what my community does. What we talking about? So you want to talk about therapy? You want to talk about somebody needs some therapy and some counseling? Yeah. But honey, I know for a fact I'm on the small toe pole of that. if there was a waiting line for counseling and stuff, I'd be loud because there's some fools out here that need some serious counseling. I ain't in my house beating on people. Just ain't doing it. Stealing people money, stealing people mail. I ain't doing none of this stuff. Looking for people who come up and stuff, looking out the window when the mailman come and see where they come up. I'm not doing none of this stuff. So when you talk about who need counseling, let's talk about some of these people out here doing the most. The ones that's quitting their job knowing for the way you need that job to eat. But you quit that job and now 6 months later, you in the store stealing meat, stealing this. Who you listening to? You out here listening to these singers and associate came by and said, man, I'm getting tired of these folks. You know, it's crazy how these folks out here telling people to quit their jobs. And I said, who telling you gotta listen? Who telling you to do that? Singers, entertainers. I said, when they telling you to do that, do they still got their job? Have they quit making their music? Have they quit selling their stuff? Have they closed down their businesses and stuff? Have they told their employers, go home, quit your job? These are the people you listen to. I can never tell nobody to quit their job. Now, how the hell I'm going to do that? I can't feed you. Gotta eat. You can't just plant no garden tomorrow and the next day that money gonna sprout up and you got food. You're what we talking about? The idiocy. But we'll learn. That's why I come to the channel, because we'll learn. There's people we can seriously trust, transparency, and say, I'll follow that because that person leads by example. Leads by example. Don't tell me you care about my little girls, our little girls and our little boys, and you get on video, scampy clothes and all that stuff. You raising kids. And there ain't no censorship. But you allow your booty shaking self to be in other people's households and kids and all that stuff for them. Yo, 19, let me tell you something. Don't talk to me about how people got to make their money. Let me tell you something, bro. I try to start a little, I'm gonna get back to it, Susan. All right, start a little thing, you know, save a little money, save your money once a month. We say, you know, save it what you can, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back to it because I know I need to save. But you telling me, this is what you telling me. I just heard there's over, I think you said 1,500. I don't even put it back. 1,500. We even say less than 1,000. Entertainers. You telling me, do you, Frank, Mosey, Mike, Jig, woo woo, kick, cat, out of the money we make, royalties, whatever, we can't kick woo couple of dollars aside a month? Out of all that we get on these videos talking about, I got this and woo, and I'm doing this and woo. There's some of these cats can't kick some money to the side, open up their own record companies and stuff, distribute their own music. Especially a day and age like this when you ain't doing, there ain't no vinyl, the product is streaming now. So all you gotta do is get a platform, open, boom, pop that mug out. You just need the person who's savvy at the industry, knows this, the ins and outs of this, blah, 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 boom, boom, let's go. So you telling me our society got that clamped down? That's what y'all telling me. That the same rappers who turn rappers into drug dealers, because the rappers that turned into the drug dealers that turned into rappers, they didn't build no industry. They just walked on one. Somebody said, okay, you the CEO, okay, you the president. And then they, see what I'm saying? So, but you're telling me these drug dealers, rappers that's going and trying to be legit can't open their own stuff. So we ain't got enough Jay Prince. And I ain't saying Jay Prince was drug dealer. He's not. I don't know Jay Prince like that. But I know he's been well known out there in Houston doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? Independent with itself. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me there's not enough blueprints like that? With that enough? What we talking about, man? That's okay. But this is what we're going to, though. This is what we're going to, because Master Todd, and there's nothing you can't create. There's only you can't create. There's only so much you can create with talking about money, skin, booty, cars, house. You can't flip that. You see what I'm saying? They didn't flip that, turned it. Well, Pac did it. He showed you. I could talk to you 15 different ways. And then till it's, man, that's redundant. We're getting redundant. Redundant. And they're talking about somebody, I got it, and I got my 15, boo boo, and I got my boom, and look at my boom, blah, blah, blah. And I'm me, fool like me, waiting, Gucci Man had her almost. Put your old lady in the video. I don't see nobody who I know dang well you ain't with, or you don't got time for to get there. That's what we have right now. Because when we go by example of what we're doing, we're the open book, and then that's easy to read. But when we pull this facade out, now we're telling lies, and lies getting kids and people and all that, and grown ass ladies and grown ass men go back to doing the facade of it. Then they wake up and they in the now like looking like, man, what I do all that for? What I do all that for? We starting to find out the superficial living ain't working, ain't getting us nowhere. Somebody hear me say, see, you talk down to it because you just can't do it and you don't like it. I laughed, man. I laughed and cried at the same time because I was like, man, if that person right there about 15 to 20 years ago could ride shotgun with me, I swear on everything. Hey, they see what a lot of the people that come at me right now today are saying, like, ain't no way. Ain't no way Sean Shellman is out here repping for God loudly and living a life of peace and ain't got a lot of women or ain't chasing women or a lot of times they couldn't find me. What's Sean? He got to be with somebody, man. He's somewhere. Because I was a guy like that. When I got somebody, hey, I don't need the whole world knowing what I'm doing and where I'm at. So I laughed. It took me a minute. It took me about 10 minutes to laugh. I said, boy, some of these people just roll with me. They be like, nah, this ain't real. Yeah, you playing games with it. But I ain't. And I just tell you what, man, you get tired. You get tired, especially when you come to the point where that you did so much mad and you trying to clean your life up, and then you get took into the brink of dying, y'all. I literally, y'all. There's several times I've almost died, but in your own age, just different. You see the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give it to y'all example. Shoot, I was messing with that stuff and got overly dehydrated. That's all it was. Got overly dehydrated, little hernia popped out, right? Had a double hernia popped out. Shouldn't have made it to the doctor. Walking, driving, drove myself and everything. So I ain't nothing but God. I'm telling you, that's everybody, my right hand. Everybody. I didn't save my life that night. I was ready to die. You hear what I'm saying? I was ready to die. Till something just clicked in me. Yeah, you died. Who gonna take care of mama? Mama here. That's on you. That's on you because you didn't take care of yourself. You should be drinking water. You ain't drinking water because you ain't taking care of yourself. You ain't taking care of yourself because you depressed, in your heart messed up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot. Mom, we gonna take care. We gonna help Sean get understanding what he need to be. What it is to be up in this world. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do that? I quickly got. I said, Lord, you give me up today. Give me up. Give me back on my feet. You know I've been coming to you anyway, trying to fix this up. You know what I'm saying? Transform, be better than within and stuff. But I promise on everything. I got it. I got the sign. I got it. The many would say, well, he can tell you because of what you do. No, it had nothing to do with it. I mighty love what I do. Because if you understand what I do, man, you. All right? I make love to the universe. to the best. So that was my wake up call. And many of us have been through that. God gave me, pulled my dirty double hernia out there, did the operation out there in Georgetown, gonna save my life. Hey, move it. I'm here. So I ain't got nothing to lose. And then, like I told most of y'all, like I've said, I'm a soldier, I'm a vet. So those of us who've done this and lived this life, we have no qualms of sacrificing. We've showed that. All right. And so you many times on deployments, I've been deployed about 4, 5, 6 times. So many times on deployment, probably I could have died, the soldiers that didn't come back. So I know that and realize that how impactful and how grateful I need to be of the life that I have. Not the life that I want or like the life that I desire, but the life that I have. And that's what I sit in. I sit in my ambience of being proud of what the life I've made, being at peace with the life I have now. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be rocky, it could be messed up, it could be like a lot of y'all that's going through these issues. Because that's why you here. You come home from work and it's chaotic in your house because it's just an argument, it's kids everywhere, and you can't get off the roller coaster, man. And coming to our channel, people's channels like this helps you bring some reality back to you. Just so you understand. Just so you understand. And I'm your guy. I promise on everything, y'all. I hold your feelings, your emotions, your understanding, your enlightenment confidential. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. And I'll give you so many examples of myself to help us bound forward. What's it good about? No glory seeking here. Um, Thank you for the beautiful ladies that say, you looking good, man. Shoot, yeah, I went back and seen your video. I thank you. My outer, man, I promise on everything. But understand, it gives me the same vote of confidence I've always had because I've always known you're kind of, a unique person, but uh, without my ego getting in the way, you're cats. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Um, so one knows that, but I try my best to use what I know that the aura that I can bring, and for the young ladies, because it's more young ladies are coming out and expressing their like and all that stuff, and I have no problem with that. If that's what grab you, because I'm the same way. I'm an eye catcher. You put some eye candy in front of me, I'm looking, I'm told. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm able to register, like, yeah, it's okay. What you seen it now? What? Because what is it gonna serve you? You know what I'm saying? We have to understand we're coming to a time, where that we're coming, though there are so many that don't want uh, monogamous commitment, or don't believe in, or like variety, I would say, and all stuff. That's okay. We shun that type of behavior and stuff. And I'm not one. Hey, to each his own. No, man. You do what you feel is good for you, what pleasures you on this earth and stuff. And I always say, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying? All the good things, the W's, 5 W's, you know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't hurt nobody, kill nobody, and all that stuff, man. Hey, do you, do you? But when we get to the point where we're not being honest with our each other stuff, and we bring people in, draw people in to behavior that we know is unsavory, that's when we start having problems. Be honest. Be honest about you. That's one reason why we meditate. Because once you can meditate, is you know what? Damn, nobody cares. I'm this, that, or that. It's something I'm working on, and if I feel like I need to work on it, be better at it, then I'll do that. But if not, then what meditation also does is it helps you be confident in doing what you're doing, what you feel is good for you. Hello. All right, remember that. Relaxation. Right? No brainer, right? You want to be relaxed? Meditate. Wellness. When you're able to meditate, you're able to go inside, you're able to register your body's actions, functions, what it does. I told y'all two classes, metaphysiology and anatomy and physiology, and all these kind of classes, biology and stuff, learning about the body. So yeah, I'm one that's supposed to know, took exams and stuff. different bones and metatarsals and all that stuff. And I'm glad that I took that class because it gives you a touch where your body are components. So you feel something hurting, you feel some injury. You yourself can regulate pain. All right, meditation helps you regulate pain. I already had a high threshold for pain from the tolerance of some pain, but I understood that when I started meditating, my threshold for it got even higher. All right, so you can regulate that pain, manipulate that pain, move it. All right, that some can just boom, let it go. All right, South Sound Body. I wrote that down, but this was under um, just being having a sound body. So just elude what we talked about, what I just talked about. Just your body being sound, um, understanding what music do. Music vibrates your body, all right, or bring you to a vibration, all right. Can help you alter to your frequency that you want to be on. Music, water, all right, air, the air you breathe, all right, sound. So natural sound compared to the instrumental sound, the music sound, and stuff like that. I'm saying the natural sound is better. Right now, I can hear the waterfall, right? And that's a beautiful sound. It's natural. It's not crisp or crunchy, like scratching the chalkboard. I don't mean to say that because that makes some people, friend for like that. But it's a natural, pleasantry sound. And then reduce stress. We know it. Reduce stress. This is our ultimate aim. None of us, we reduce stress. I think a lot of us are running around with at least 60 tank. The tank is full about 60% of stress. All right. If if you're not one of them that has that type of stress on you, I mean, you're somebody who exercises daily. You know what I'm saying? You're somebody who takes their meditation seriously. You're somebody that works on staying out of stressful situations, away from stressful people and stressful things. I looked up the word evolve because that's what we're doing. That's what the whole society is doing. I brought up uh, D.L. Hughley, who I love. D.L. Hughley, who I love listening to, and Steve Harvey in the morning when I go get my coffee and stuff. So I was listening to Steve, and I was listening to Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey is talking more about spirituality. He's talking about, and I don't use these people because they professionals or because they big names. I use it because this is what I listen to. This is in my universe, and we're starting to see these are people, prominent people that are around religious people, religious sects. So we're breaking down the walls, people, of our religions and bringing the walls down, saying, "Oh, okay, this person's not challenging my religion. So, no, I'm not challenging nobody's religion. How we using the religion? So, if we out there using the religion for the funky stuff, the play stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? We understand it. Then we faking ourselves out, right? We talked about the tithe and all that stuff and how folks, ministers out there second looking at another look at that and looking to change it to serve the people and not serve some people, right? So evolving is expanding one's mind, expanding one's understanding, expanding for clarity, expanding to bring more in. Because the more you open your mind, the more you let things absorb. You're telling yourself, I'm willing to learn new things, grow, unfold. All these components will fall up under evolve, evolution. Want to evolve, unfold, unfold the talents that were within that you didn't know you had. Unfold the book that was closed. Yeah, you all are books, and some of us are closed. Won't let nobody look inside because deepest secrets, and you don't realize your deepest secrets, your deepest thoughts that you won't let out. Was what holding you back. People don't think that I understand anything. So it's just surrender what? It ain't not. I can't tell you something that I don't know. So if somebody drugged me or did something, then I can't tell you about that. But I'll tell you about stuff that I know. Somebody harmed me, abused me, messed with me or something. You best believe I'm gonna get that off me. because I won't let their demons or the demons that they try to create within me. I'm not gonna go out there and mess with no little kids because somebody mess with me. Okay, ripen. This was interesting, but I understood it. Ripen. You gotta wait till the fruit is ripe, right? So, like, if I would have came out in the beginning stage 11 months ago and started meditating with you, then would have looked right because I was still in that stage of, man, you messed up. So you got to meditate behind closed doors, because in that closed doors meditation in that time 11 months ago, y'all wouldn't have been on the hand of my meditation, because I was in there boo-hooing, tears, or laughing, giggling, talking to my shadows, or just letting it all hang out, because that's what it does in the beginning. I'm trying to tell, like, if you doing your meditation in the beginning right, you're gonna know, because you're gonna have a testimony. Man, you're gonna be like, man, look here. I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna open up. You're gonna see stuff that you didn't even know. So you gotta wait till you ripe it. So now's the time. It's ripe. I'm 70% here, I would say. Probably more. But I give myself that to the point where that I know I ain't finna go out there and harm nobody unintentionally. Will I defend myself against? Yes. But look at people go home just for the unintentional, just because you black and you got a gold chain on and a nice car. Your car say, I seen a car yesterday, beautiful car. I think it said royalty minded. So Mustang, cat from New York. I said, man, that thing is sweet, boy. Your car emulate how my mind think. Royalty minded. Cat that he absorbed, he kind of looked at me like, because somebody, another brother was giving him, he's like, man, oh man, thanks, man. You can tell when we don't give each other love, and we just look, hey, what's up, man? He used to, nigga down that car. Why you got used to that type of, all of us. So when we see somebody, man, you look good today. Your hair's off, man. You look, that's my phone. Drugs, no, fool. If you really understood, and that's what meditation do. When I look at you, I see me. And when I look at you, and you operating in the most abundant, extravagant, elegant, whatever way it is, colorful, whatever, I see the best of me. That's hard for many of y'all to hear, to even understand. It's hard for many of y'all to understand, because many of y'all look at your fellow brother and sister, and even if they not your blood kin, brother and sister, you look at them as competition. Why he got that? Why he know this? Why he look? Why? Instead of like, hey bro, hey Sean, I seen you looking kind of, what you just said, or hey man, you know a lot. Where you be getting this knowledge at? Like some of these young cats I'm done lately, and I don't mind it. Only thing I really mind, I'm gonna be totally honest with this damn camp. Listen, you ain't got to make up not a damn facade or anything to approach me. You ain't got to come to the golf course, be there, and with your spiritual jewelry on, so I know that you spiritual, so that when you come up and talk to me, I'll entertain you. Ain't gotta do that. Ain't gotta do that. Hey, cat, you think you got a minute? I seen you on YouTube. You got a minute? Can I talk to you? Can I sit down and talk to you? That's all I'm saying. I appreciate that more than the games that you play with me. Because when you play the games like that, let me show you. You getting what I'm talking about. Fake is all out, though. Fake is all out, though. The day that I can't approach somebody with the truest agenda that I hold on my heart, whether it be, hey, chick, I want to get with you. If that's my intention, I ain't beating around the bush. See what I'm talking about? Watch this. We good at that, ain't we, guys? Ladies, watch this. You see somebody you don't want to know, but you attract to them. Hey. I don't know how to do that. Nothing stops us then, dude. But let us. I just want to know you because you got some knowledge and da 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 and blah blah blah. You can't talk. You can't. You don't know how to cross that bridge. You don't know how to connect that bridge because we don't like ourselves. See, when you don't like yourself, it's hard for you to even look at yourself in the mirror. Brushing your teeth, you looking at yourself. You don't like this. You don't like that. You don't like this. You don't like nothing. You don't like yourself. So how can you look at another brother man or sister man as somebody you can easily extend to? Because you can't easily extend to yourself. As we continue to dislike ourselves because we're not that person, this person, that person. I don't look like that. I can't sing like that. I can't shoot like that. I can't throw that ball. I can't. How do you know what you can't do when you're the one in your way? You're the one in your way. When you say I can't do that, I can't do that. He did. You put other people in front of you. Of course, you can't do nothing. Of course, you can't do nothing because you don't put yourself in the same category with the people who you think that only can do something. So what meditation do for you? Bring that reality back in, man. You can do anything you set your. I'm talking about anything. Don't let nobody out here fool you. Like I just told you though, you might can't measure up to some people on earth that can dunk the basketball because you didn't get the attributes of 6'6" or whatever or 6 foot. But last time I looked, the leading scorer in NBA. What'd you say? Say it again. Who? Because I ain't been watching sports for long. But last time I looked, he wasn't a dunker. And even the best dunker will tell you, MJ, you scored all them points dunking, Jay. There was a reason why old Pat said, hey, cat, that you the best, but I need you to scoot out and practice on that shoot right there, because that's what get them points in that month. You can rack them points on. You see, oh yeah, I get you and Paxton and Pip, y'all start shooting them threes, and then I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you another white chocolate, Kukoc, Tony Kukoc, shooters. I didn't see a lot of dunking the basketball points. Y'all get what I'm saying? So be mindful of yourself. Be best. Be the best too. You just don't tell yourself that. I get it. People gonna get on you about your ego and all that stuff, man. Get off that. Them the ones that can't do and won't step out on their. Some of us just won't step out there because we are scared of what somebody will say, somebody will do, whatever. So we just built like that. Some of us has been built and restricted to this society where that society has laid this politically correct line. And if you get off that politically correct line, you're a weirdo. You're a black sheep. Yeah. I see the interesting commercial. I want to share this, and we're gonna get into meditation. Commercial they got the shot out there, the flu shot, the two shot. You take the nasal, so they had a wolf. Y'all gonna see it? You probably already see it. Had a wolf coming into the hospital, and the wolf had sheep skin over him. He's a wolf, and the wolf was playing like he the flu. He give people the flu. He the flu, but he got sheep. Boy, I tell you, boy. What happens when you meditate, man? You see what they talking about? It's a spiritual thing. Saying all the sheep gonna go take that flu. All the sheep gonna go take that flu You be a wolf and put on sheep's clothing and simmer over here to these other two things that we got. I say, boy, dude, boy, let me tell you something, man. We moving. All right. Emerge, mature, comes with evolution, advancing, disclose, all right, enlarge, and increase and open. So we're gonna get in our meditation. All right, it's 45 minutes. All right. We said we're gonna do the dial, but listen, dial ain't gonna do you nothing for you. It's just the same thing as on. Dial, dial. When you you're in your higher. You already said. When you doing your if you want to do your mantras and your sounds, make sure you throwing it from the gut. That's one thing. And I appreciate the person who gave me constructive criticism that they seen when I was breathing um, in the beginning. In your first 5 minutes, the body, you're seeing that body, and that's pretty much just the excitement and because I'm in front of y'all, all right. So your mind knows you're putting on, like a show or something like that. And you're not putting on a show, but it registers. People are looking at me. And then because I meditate in a deep state at times, and I can go heavy in, I can feel energy. All right. So your energy, I register that, and I'm pretty much feeling you. All right. So it takes me time to get deep when I'm doing on here. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. But it's a good one because it gives me practice on, shows me the difference of when I'm doing and I'm not being looked at or whatever, and then when I am. So it shows me what I have to work on. All right. We'll go with the Om. All right, we're gonna go 10 minutes out here, y'all, because it's dark. I don't want nobody creeping up on me. Squirrels were trying to mess with me earlier. We continue. We'll work on our breathing. Continue to work on your breathing. Continue to work on keeping yourself still. All right. Try not to have no interruptions in there. Um, and then mindful of your purpose while you're doing it. Come to your session while you're doing it. Am I doing it because I want balance, relaxation, I want to sleep good, da da da? Whatever the reason why you coming to do it, that's what I need you to vision and manifest in for yourself. You understand? Easily. Yes. Somebody asked me, can I talk to myself? Not, I don't want you to open your mouth. Yes. Inside. Yes. Most definitely. Talk to yourself. Most definitely. But don't have a conversation with that you can't hear information either. Talking to yourself in the form of I am, giving yourself affirmations, giving yourself positive thinking things, okay? I will make it. I am the little train that could. I will be successful. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, you can. Yeah. But ultimately, you want to be quiet as much as you can. All right, when you get deep in it, so you can hear that heartbeat rhythm. All right, because remember I talked about in my videos that heartbeat. Somebody asked, you said that heartbeat was like a telegraph. What do you mean? That heartbeat, and I'm fine. We're going 20. So at 49, we're gonna get ready. You once you get that heart, you got the heart, and you hear it. Now in the earlier days, telegraph, postman, you look at mailman. I think it was mailman with what's my cat there? I love that dude. My white chocolate. So many damn movies, bro. Waterland. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I should have never forgot his name. One of our prominent actors out there. But anyway, so when they sending telegraphs and they use that telegraph and they get the sound, that's the same thing with you and Almighty. How you think they came up with that concept? Same thing. Same thing. And it was bones. Using bones. Hollow bones. All right. So you got that tapping. You're hearing that, your heartbeat. That's you didn't link it with your communication with your heart. Now you linking it with your intuition, all right, and you bringing it up to higher up with your penile, so that now you can register Almighty and the source of counts. All of them come in and give you downloads. That's all you know. Now, so many of y'all thinking, "What? Somebody gonna talk to me?" And somebody, no, 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 you, you, voices, it's you. God ain't finna make up no. Ooh, Not finna do. You ain't woo. You ain't around here floating and doing this and all that. So why would God do that to you? You get what I'm saying? Ain't gonna happen. Your understanding is you. You piecing the puzzle together. You piecing you together that you broke apart, falling down here. Okay. 49. So here we go. Y'all ready? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this sound right here. I love that sound. It's almost like rainfall. Okay. We're going in. Breathing technique. Work on stillness, quietness within yourself. Remember, shallow your breathing. You shallow your breathing through stopping your breathing naturally. 1 to 2, 3 seconds, then breathe. You do that as many times as you need to hear your heartbeat. Remember I told you about what you want to focus on. If you're having a hard time and you flurry in your eyes and you see certain, it's like this. That doctor do that. You do the same thing with yourself. Imaginary finger coming out, and you them in your eyes, your two lenses looking directly in here, and that's boom, centering up. And then that'll put you in that, help you get in that realm. Okay. Get position. I got to get position. I'm sitting in this awkward little place. All right. Came out, little disturbance. That kind of the energy woke me up. But I knew it was getting dark. I could feel it too. It's getting dark. Listen, so we went to we want to get 8 minutes. That's good. Um, some things that came to me. I felt some challenging. Um, listen, I really need people to. I really would like to try to find a way for people to understand that what we're doing. You know, a lot of people I feel the energy of. Man, this is spooky. This is like voodoo or something like that. It's not, y'all. All right, it's no different than you sitting in the pew listening to a honorable T.D. Jakes tell you to bow your head and let's pray. And then he extensively prays over you for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and you just listen to him. And you allowing that prayer to vibrate through you. And you're using his voice of energy to talk to the communication for you while all are sitting there. It's the same thing. You're just using it individually now. Right? I really do believe that there's power in both, so much power, right? And our ministers are starting to understand that and start to combine and help on an individual basis for us to serve that. So that brings me to, can you channel in spirits that have gone and things like, yes, most definitely. Because what we need to understand, if you remember the movie Lucy, at the end, I want you to look at this. When the black matter consumed all of her, and all that black stuff consumed her in front of Morgan Freeman, they stand there looking at, and that black matter in her universe was starting to consume everything. What was it saying? What was the statement? What was the symbol? The symbol was, you were once one as an individual, because you see through the movie, she was trying to recognize who she was, trying to, why do I got this so much power? What's going on? As one, you have this much power, but because now you have this much power, when we were stating the statement, was now you will share, you will become part of the universe, you will become part of the dark matter. So as you've seen, they take her body, that matter, ate and evaporated her body. She became part of the universe. You are no longer one. You're now part of the universe. You plug back in the universe. So whatever that source that you had, the talent, you've given it to, you basically say, back to the old Mike. But because you know when that source was a human source and you know how powerful it was, you can call that source. Come on. Come on, y'all. So yes, when you hear me, when I'm making my music, I say, Pop, let's go. Nip, let's go. Ray Charles, Jimi Hendrix, Prince. I want that energy. I'm calling that particular person, that particular person doesn't exist anymore. But the power and the energy of that person. Now, does it exist no more? Person that the individual spirit exists, but the folks that know of the spirit and that person particularly is the loved ones that it left behind, the loved ones that it, understand? So there's no doubt to me, this is my opinion, that somebody like a Lauren Hill, Lauren London, or somebody that was so close to Pop, sister or whatever, that they feel them. I tell you this, I feel my aunt, I feel my dad at times. Even though me and him didn't see eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? I still feel him. Yeah. I feel a past loved one that I lost. Huh? People think I don't know that they passed. I know. Just waiting for these to come tell me, or somebody say, yeah, such passed. But I feel all that. You can feel, when you're dealing with your spirituality, you really, really in touch. All right? Yeah. You see a sign. So it's getting dark out here, and y'all know I'm chocolatey. So, hey, look at this. Hey, I'll leave y'all there. I was about to the God will be like, you gotta tell I'm diabetic, so I'll be having my little diabetic socks on, you know what I'm saying? And all that. So I don't like really taking my socks off. I got pretty feet, if you ask me for dude, you know what I'm saying? Not pretty. I don't, Yeah, I ain't saying pretty shit. I can compete with some girls. Whatever. Hey, but check it out. So I was over there. I had a nice little side sitting in the gas and all stuff. Man, the mosquito ain't a mosquito bit me all summer. I be outside and I sit down in that grad, the mosquitoes just swarm. I was like, oh God, gay. What is going on? I had a nice little setup, go. I had to run away from that, y'all. The mosquitoes and everything was trying to eat ants and stuff like that. So yeah, just wanted to shit that out there. I think the caveat of my story was I taste good. Hey, I love y'all, man. Real talk. I thank each and every one of y'all. I really listen. We good on everything. We good. Let's get out of the way of being mad at each other. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Change is very up and down. You know, nobody like change and stuff like that. But I know that we see that we must. I got some good teeth, y'all. Why is showing out like that? My teeth like flashlight out here. All right, time I'll go get some. Work these. Um, we getting past the cloudy. All right. Uh, are we all on the same? We are. We're all on the same agenda. Like we continue to say, people just look at our religion as a form of a form of communication. Many, all our religions are ways of communicating with our Almighty, our Almighty, because it's the same place. It's going to the same place. All right, and it might go through various different channels. All right, you can go through Shiva. We can go through all kinds of places. Right, what what caters to you and your liking and what you're comfortable. But once we can understand that that's what that is, but it's not who my religion does not dictate or determine how I treat this person if they're not my religion, if they're not look like me, if they're not my son. See what I'm saying? Same color. That's where we get spirituality. Spirituality allows us to connect with all of us. Sometimes I can see a paradigm in my life now. It's coming clear a little bit. Open you a big ass. Sorry about using that word. Open you a huge complex. Have where it has the 5 or 4 dominant religions in there. So everybody go on them days, right? You go. But as soon as you get done with your session, your individual dominant communication with you, then we go to a 15, 10-minute session in the big, we close all the one or do open it all up so we get us connect spiritually with each other. Mm, mm. That's what we do. Then we die down the division of divide and conquer through our religion. See what I'm talking about? And then we probably can do that same thing for our color and skin color and race and gender and stuff like that. And we just working, baby. Working to be better. And y'all know I'm one. I work with it. I love doing this stuff, man. Love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Like I told you. Like I always tell you. If ain't nobody loved on you, hugged on you, you wrong. You got arms. Hug your damn self. You can kiss yourself. Talking about anybody care, anybody. I'm over here flesh thirsty. Shit, rubbing on my foot. Y'all know I rub on my. Don't let me stop. It's another thing. Love y'all. Real talk. Be good, y'all. Hey, want to help? Want to help the channel? Share, like, subscribe. Want to help with the movement? Love on somebody. You think this is helping you? Share it with somebody. That's how we do it. I'll never think I'm too big for anything for myself. I want to be big for others. Okay? And that's what we should all work for. Look.